This is Smarty Bob, and want to show you just a little bit what I'm doing. And I am not a professional. I don't know what I'm doing. I showed you some cracks in a pipe that I was gifted, and the cracks had some rough edges on them. I've sanded them off. Now I'm going to fill in these cracks in an attempt. And I'm going to use some, if I can get it in here, Timber Mate wood filler. And I put a drop of water in here. Don't have any proper tools whatsoever to do this, but I'm stirring this up to get it to the right consistency. When I do feel I can get it the right consistency, and what I want it to be thick enough to be strong, but thin enough to go into these cracks. So I added a drop or two of water in here. And let's see what we're going to do. We're going to take our pipe. Like I say, I don't have any type of professional material or professional equipment to do this. Going to take some of our Timber Mate. We're going to put it in that crack, pressing down. The reason I'm pressing down is to press it in. Hopefully we get some fill. Got way too much material on there, but that's fine. I'd rather have too much than too little. Going over on this side. As I'm fumbling around with this pipe, I don't know whether I got proper video or not. But where you try to do it yourself if you all can. And hopefully the smartest thing you know is you realize what you can do and can't do. So I got that all mudded up. Almost too much, I know. Okay, I don't know whether I'm at. There's the two sides all mudded up. Now we're going to let that dry for and see what happens, and we'll be back. Okay, the cracks are filled, dried, and sanded. I'm going to try to do something to blend the color. I'm not sure what kind of wood this is. Could be pear wood or something like that. To me, it's definitely not briar. So, more to come. Well, ladies and gents, we're going to continue on with the saga of the pipe. First of all, had some cracks. I filled the cracks with some white wood glue. Made a mistake. I should have dyed that glue the color I wanted. Mistake number one. Number two, that I sanded it off. I had white marks in there that looked like where the cracks were. So I didn't like that. I wanted it to look kind of woodish. So then I mistakenly got the Sharpie brown pen and filled it in there. Well, two things happened. Number one, it filled it up brown. Number two, it left a stain on here. Now I've put all kinds of cleaner on here to get this stain off. I still can't get that stain. It's off. These look like cracks, and they are, but they're filled. This is solid. There's no more of a crack here. It's got filler in it. I could go on ahead and stain the whole pipe and get rid of all this. This was a gift pipe. It's not, I don't have anything in it other than a little bit of effort. So I'm going to leave it like it is and smoke it like it is. Continuing on my saga of my pipe that I repaired. Now I'm of the belief that sometimes the best lessons we can learn is from the mistakes we make. And I'm no professional at restoring anything, and as you have seen, and I've attached all kinds of pictures and stuff to this video, it's going to be way too long, but there's some lessons to be learned here. First of all, Smarty Bob ain't going to take on any pipe that he should not be taking on. Second of all, this was a gifted pipe. It had cracks in it. I didn't have a dime in it, so I didn't have anything to lose. And I wanted to try to fill the cracks and make it look good. This is not briar. I think it's a pearwood, I'm not sure. I got pictures of the brand name on it. Can't find much about the manufacturer. And long story, ain't going to go into it all, but there's a couple good sites, and I'll have some links up here to that you need to check out, the professionals or the semi-professionals, and see what they do. Sorry about the noise. My dog's playing with a bottle. And to make a long story short, this pipe is 6 inches long. It's also got the biggest fish lip, or whatever you want to call this, wide lip on it. You know, I turn on the camera, my mind goes crazy, that I've ever known. I had to go to my box over there and get an extra wide rubber protector to put on here. This is the widest lip I got. So, I've sanded it, put the furniture on there, furniture polish or furniture wood restorator on there, and I think I got this probably about as good a shape as it's going to be for Smarty Bob. And also with the wood protector on it, I feel that it won't crack anymore. I feel the cracking's done. And I don't even know how old this pipe is, so I've loaded it up with some Carter Hall. So let's see how it smokes. It's an old estate pipe. It is a filtered pipe, and I do have a filter in it. It's got the draw on it for a filtered pipe is very aggressive. You would not think there's a filter in here. It's a curved bit. Smokes great. So that said, way too long a video if you don't watch it all, or you click through it, or you may want to run it, the first part of it, where there's no talking, at about 1.5 speed or 1.25. I'm actually happy with this, and you're probably going to see me smoking this. It's not bad looking. You're probably going to see me smoking this more than I do that old beat up cop over there. Well, all in all, everything said done. Like I say, learn from my mistakes. I would do it completely different. I think I would come out a little bit better looking, but that wouldn't change the smoke. It's a great pipe. We're gonna continue smoking it, and lessons learned. And remember, we all learn from our mistakes. Yesterday's just a memory, tomorrow's just a promise. I want you to grab a pipe, whether it be an old beater like this one or your fancy one, and have a good day. I want to have a good day. Actually, pretty good. I can't believe the flow, the draw for a filtered pipe. Must have something to do with this extra large stem. Well, have a good day. And now